For latest astrology videos, subscribe AstroEdify channel and press this bell icon to get notified when a new video goes live. Hello everybody, welcome to AstroEdify. Today we are going to talk about what happens when Jupiter is in Scorpio zodiac sign in anybody's horoscope. So let's start this video. If you want to book a consultation for yourself, you can go on this website. The link is given in the description. So today we are going to talk about the results of Jupiter in Scorpio. So first of all, let's understand that what Jupiter is. See, Jupiter is considered as the second most important planet after Moon if we talk about our material plane, and the reason why it is considered as that is because it controls various important aspects of our life naturally. That is the major reason, and I have made a detailed video on this. You can watch it here in the card section, that why Jupiter is very important after Moon in astrology. But in concise manner, I am just going to tell you that it is the natural controller. Natural means the Karak planet for various important aspects of our life. So Karak means that the planet, irrespective of the lordship in the horoscope of a particular house, it is naturally going to control those areas irrespective of the lordship. So this means that, for example, Jupiter is the natural Karak planet for education. So in the horoscope, if we talk about 5th house and 5th lord control the education. So even if Jupiter is not the lord of the 5th house, it is not responsible for education for the person, but still we are going to see Jupiter because it is the natural Karak planet, natural significator of that of education. So how education is going to be, good or bad, that depends on Jupiter also. So this is why Jupiter is considered important. This means that it is naturally controlling the field of education irrespective of the lordship, and it is valid for entire humanity. Okay, so other than education, Jupiter controls similarly various other very important aspects of our life, and it is the natural significator of them, and that is why it is very important. This is the main reason. So Jupiter controls, what are those areas? Let's know that first. So Jupiter is the natural significator, that is the Karak planet for knowledge, wisdom, spirituality, gurus, teachers, mentors, finances, wealth, children, education, fortune means bhagya, religion, duty, commitment, philosophy. Husband, for females it is more important because it is really a major planet for which is governing the marital life and the marriage of females. So it is because it is the natural Karak planet of husband. It shows our ideals, morals, principles, good habits. It is the Karak planet for management. If we talk about our body, it is the Karak planet for fat, liver, spleen and lymphatic system. So you can understand now that why Jupiter is a very important planet after Moon. So now let's talk about Scorpio. See, Scorpio is considered as the zodiac sign, natural zodiac sign of the 8th house. It is a watery sign. It's ruled by Mars and Ketu together. So Scorpio is actually a highly volatile energy. Any planet which is there in the Scorpio is in a very sensitive sign, and it is the sign of extremities. There is no central point in there. So either it is very positive or very negative. So Scorpio is that sign. Then Scorpio shows transformations, sudden changes in our life. It is the sign of mystery, hidden things, all the things which are there, which exist, but we do not know them. We cannot see them. That is controlled by Scorpio, and it is the sign of secrets. Okay, so that is why it shows research also, and it is also a sign of violence because Mars and Ketu are violent planets which control anger, aggression, violence, impulsiveness, all these things. If we talk about our body, Scorpio is the zodiac sign which controls our genital organs. So this is what Scorpio is. So now let's see what kind of results Jupiter gives in the zodiac sign. First of all, you can see here that it is a favorable situation for education, learning, knowledge and wisdom in life. It is good for attaining these things. But we have to see the placement of Mars, 5th house and 5th lord also. Okay. It also gives keen observation, detail orientation, intuitive capability, optimism and risk-taking capability to the person. It also gives good ability to judge correctly, judge the people, judge the circumstances and take proper decisions in life. but you have to check the moon. If moon is faulty, then this will never be there. You have to check the moon first. Okay, so in general, it is a good situation for all these things. Next thing is that it gives deep interest and knowledge of all the things which are hidden in life, or you can say hidden aspects of life, mystical aspects of life. Like Jupiter can give the person such a nature that they can question those things which are actually which are not which for which we do not have answers. Like, why are we born? Why this universe is there? How it is created? What is the purpose of our life? Okay, and these are some questions which are actually philosophical in nature. But if we talk about the practical aspect of life also, like practical subjects like physics, chemistry, scientific subjects, or even the non-technical subjects which are of arts field, is still Jupiter is going to give the same attitude, that person is more interested in learning about the deep secrets of that particular subject. Like, take for example physics. Person wants to learn and attain the deep what you can say truth about physics which have not yet been explored. Okay, so that kind of attitude Jupiter gives here. But you have to check the placement of Mars, Moon, Ketu and the Lagna Lord. The more they are strong, the more good aspect you are going to see of this particular result. Okay, apart from this, Jupiter is also a spiritual planet, so it gives more interest in religion, philosophy, Vedanta, yoga, meditation, spirituality, occult sciences, all sorts of occult sciences, because all these things are what? They are they are the mystical and hidden, they are of mystical and hidden nature. That is why. And as I told, if we talk about practical aspects also, so see here that Mars is a logical planet. Most of the times Jupiter is quite favorable for learning about all the scientific subjects here, logical subjects here, so cosmology, physics, these kind of stuff. Okay, so this is a good placement for that. Next thing you can see here, that if there are no spiritual yogas in the chart, for example, then inclination will be towards materialism. Okay, despite Jupiter represents spirituality, still there will be more inclination towards materialism, and it will be good for material progress also if Mars is strong. So this is another result, but this will happen if you see there are no spiritual yogas in the chart. But let's say that if spiritual yogas are there, and at the same time Mars and Ketu and the Moon and the Lagna Lord, these four planets are strongly placed, they are well placed, they are supporting Jupiter. So this gives more inclination towards the spirituality rather than materialism. It gives gradual detachment in life, desire to attain divine knowledge and wisdom, and it is quite good for spiritual progress also. Very good for spiritual progress. And one very important result you can see here, that life experiences and transformations and changes, they give more knowledge, more practical knowledge and wisdom as compared to the bookish knowledge and text. So I'm not saying that person is not going to attain the bookish knowledge, that is also important, but whether he is going to be totally dependent on them, no. Since this zodiac sign is of transformations and changes, so life experiences will actually teach person more as compared to books and text. And there is one more very good important aspect, that it gives practical utilization of the knowledge also. This is a very favorable situation, that person uses the knowledge which he has attained throughout life for the self-improvement. And this actually is the true motive behind attaining the knowledge. Otherwise, why we are studying, why we are attaining the knowledge? So Jupiter here is quite favorable for all these things. Okay, and this also, if there are very strong spiritual yogas in the chart, then Jupiter is also favorable for self-realization. But this is a very rare situation, very rarest of the rare situation, but Jupiter has the capability to give that here. That's why I'm telling you here, because self-realization is a very, what you can say, rare thing to find. It is not easy, but Jupiter has the capability. That is why I'm telling you. Another thing here is that if Mars, Ketu, Moon and the Lagna Lord are strong, then it gives a tremendous control over the senses and the Shadripu, the 6 degeneracies, the 6 enemies of man. So if these planets are strong, then only you will find this, otherwise not. And it also imparts high discipline, leadership skills, true understanding of the material world, true understanding of the reality, and it also gives a true essence of the knowledge which the person has gained. This is a good situation for that, but you have to see Mars, Ketu, Moon and Lagna Lord. Okay, and overall these things, these results are favorable for both the material and spiritual progress. Now here are certain career fields which are again favorable for Jupiter in this zodiac sign. There are like medical field and the healthcare sector. These two are quite very favorable actually. Any sort of work in these two fields specifically is quite good. Then you have to see the other combinations apart from this. Okay, then it is favorable for psychology, biology, botany, geology, anthropology, forensics, criminology, astrology, cosmology, astronomy. All these kind of fields are again quite good. It is again apart from these fields, it is also favorable for oil and gas sector, working in ores and minerals, natural resources, geology, all these kind of fields again, because Scorpio is the zodiac sign of hidden things. Then it is again a good situation for associating with politics, management, administration, economics, finance, insurance. It is also good for police and defense services, working in intelligence agencies, all kind of secretive works. If your work is secretive in nature, we can see this with this. Apart from this, detectives, scientists, researchers, inventors, agriculture field and the all spiritual domain also is quite good, like philosophy, Vedanta, yoga and sannyas. So these are the several career fields for which Jupiter is quite good here. Now let's talk about these are the results which we have discussed so far of Jupiter when it is well placed and receiving the support from Mars. Now let's discuss that if Jupiter is afflicted and it has no support from Mars, let's say that Mars is debilitated, it is in weak position, it is losing the power. Similar position is of Jupiter, it is afflicted by malefic planets, sitting in bad houses, receiving no support from Mars. And if they both are weak and afflicted, then what will happen? Now negative tendencies will start to actually what you can say arrive in the nature of the person, and the more affliction there is going to be on Jupiter and Mars, the more negative characteristics can be seen here. So what kind of problems can happen? Let's discuss that. So this will happen only and only if Jupiter and Mars are afflicted, they are not receiving any support. So first of all, it is going to give no control over the senses. Very high Shadripu is going to be there. We can see bad habits within the person, or you can say several sorts of addictions can also be seen. There will be lack of knowledge, problems in education, or even if the education is there, there will be incomplete knowledge, insufficient knowledge of the particular field in which the person is working. Other than this, this can also show that a person can utilize the knowledge, the education, all his wisdom for wrong means, okay, for corrupt things, that we can see. It can also what you can say make person indulge in corrupt activities, corruption. If Jupiter is bad, you have to see, for this you have to see the moon also. Okay, this must be there, you have to see the moon. So if moon is also not well placed, then we can see that person can involve in corruption and deceit, in manipulation. But you have to check the moon and the Lagna Lord. Then it can also show it is going to give poor willpower, no discipline in life, no learning from mistakes, and there will be what you can say, person will be lost actually in between materialism and spirituality. So it is just like in the midpoint, you are neither in total material world nor in total spiritual world. So that situation kind of happens, but for that the yogas are different, but Jupiter has the capability to give that here. So these are some negative traits which Jupiter can give in the person if it is afflicted, receiving no support from Mars. So these are all the results what we have discussed so far of Jupiter in Scorpio. I think that till now you have understood that how Jupiter functions, what kind of result does it give in this zodiac sign. Okay, so if you are new to my channel, subscribe below for more. Check on my website and Facebook page. Otherwise we will meet in the next video. Till then, goodbye and thank you.